A Japanese martial arts class at North Hennepin Community College is attempting to make a comeback after a 2-year hiatus brought about by the pandemic. Here's reporter Delane Cleveland explaining how Aikido teaches focus, awareness, control, and it can help in times of adversity.
Show me need 8. One bow.
Sometimes the world of academia involves more than lectures and textbooks.
So then you come in here.
Although it's not often that you'll find a college class involving hand-to-hand combat
Right through here, bam, and hit hard.
where one wrong move could get you tossed to the ground.
You see typical things like WWE and like the fighting styles and all this type of stuff, but like this shows you kind of like a better look of what that kind of mimics, I feel like, in a sense.
If he makes a fist and he's strong here.
Amari Townsend is one of the students who signed up for Intro to Japanese Culture.
It's hard to be strong over here. That's why I can turn it. And that's why I can get his elbow exposed.
As part of that class, they're being introduced to the martial art known as Aikido.
I want them to have an authentic experience. I was very fortunate to live in Japan for a decade and also been going back and forth there now for 30 years. So I want authenticity. I also want them to learn more about their own mind and body. Don't show your palms. That's like raising the sword.
Mark Larson is the instructor for this class.
Because it's strong.
And Aikido is unique in the sense that there are no competitions or tournaments, there you go, like in other martial arts.
A lot of people talk about it being more of a defensive art. Here in the West, it's a lot of movement.
For 12 years, students could take Aikido as an official college course at North Hennepin.
It's just learning that physiology, because if you do it wrong, he can push me straight down.
Part of its appeal is that it can be learned by any person of any size, strength, or ability.
There's a lot of joint manipulations, and it's not just sheer strength, but it's not magic either.
Before they get a hold of you, try to go inside out.
It's one reason why they had 50 people signed up for the class in the spring of 2020.
You know, there were people on the waiting list and wanted to join the next semester, and then the pandemic hit, and it just went.
Now, Larson is on a mission to bring the class back for the fall.
Inside elbow, outside elbow, and I move.
He recently earned the equivalent of a PhD in Aikido, and he'd like to pass that knowledge along to North Hennepin students.
Ultimately, if you can integrate the things that you're learning in class, like the focus, awareness, control, into your everyday lives, you're going to benefit from it.
It's a benefit that Townsend could already see during his limited time in the Aikido dojo.
I felt like this class is good for self-defense in one, but also more of like getting a new perspective on things.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.